Baby, let's get this shit right. I'm gonna get my little notes popping off, but I'm gonna keep it real with you niggas. I'm gonna try to freestyle this shit. It feels so much better when I just go off the fucking rip, bro. I don't like to fucking have scripts and whatnot, because it's just, that's gay. But what I really want to get on, or what I really want to get off today is kind of like where I hope for the series to go in the next coming chapters and shit. How I want Code to kind of come off as the main villain, and some theories. We got some Kawaki, some Amado, and some Code tie-ins type shit. So first thing, as far as the next few chapters, I feel like we're not going to get too much action because, bruh, I just feel like we've been watching niggas throw hands for maybe like 4 or 5 months. And even if they weren't necessarily all fight scenes, like, I just feel like we've been watching niggas throw them hands pretty much, dog. And I think now we're at a place where we're going to try to let the story breathe a little bit. They go back to the village. We're going to get more into some more healthcare type shit and some science type shit with Katasuke. Hopefully Orochimaru comes through, and Amado, as well as some more Sakura. We're probably going to get some Sakura healing type shit with Naruto. And we're going to see what the fuck we can do with my nigga's being Sasuke. What the fuck we going to do with my nigga Sasuke? As far as like, dog, don't let Amado touch Sasuke, because he be putting kill switches in motherfuckers. Delta got a little turn off button. We thinking Kashin Koji might have a little turn off button. At least Kashin Koji in his conscious mind is like, yo, dog, if he did that shit to Delta, imagine what the fuck he put in my ass. But as far as Code goes as a main villain, I hope we're kind of introduced to some more outers. I want to see some more new faces. I wouldn't be opposed to some new faces entering the manga, because we have like these little things where, at least in the anime and then earlier chapters of the manga, we've kind of seen that certain people are tied to their own little outer members. Victor had, well, Deepa's not really an outer, but they like they each had their own little groups. Like in the anime, we learned like Boro has like little spies all over the place. Delta summoned an outer, being Garo, and hopefully Code has like a few tricks up his sleeves, or some niggas that he know in the cut that are down for him, or you know, like something. I want Code to have like a little crew with him, because I don't want him to just be him by himself solo. And I doubt that he has any real ties with Amado. Amado's the traitor. Like, he's on his hit list, right? So Code just can't be out here solo dolo by himself. I know he has a karma seal and everything now, and we don't really know his power scale, and we don't know what the fuck he has as far as a combat list goes. But it would be cool to see him not be by himself 100%. And hopefully he has some capable. I don't necessarily know if he's going to be rolling with some shinobi. Maybe some other maybe he's tied to some higher ups in another village. That would be dope. And then they have like Anbu members who are down with them type shit. Some type of root in another type of village. Bruh, can you imagine if he was in the fucking Cloud Village putting in that work? That would be some sick ass shit. That would be kind of fucked up. Like, damn, to do the Cloud Village like that, to turn them into like some type of villains, that would be kind of fucked up. But this is where I'm going to start getting into some more theoretical type, question type points. Because none of this shit is solid. Like, I think we're a little bit too early in the game in this new phase of the manga to start putting solid shit together. But I really want to talk about this whole little white karma seal Code and how it could possibly tie in with Kawaki. And how it's kind of, in my opinion, it's a little bit strange. Because look. So if the whole time the inner member had 2 members with karma seals, right? Not including Ashiki. It's kind of strange that they never really resonated, right? They never really resonated with one another. And I would say some proof of that is the development of Kawaki's karma seal not necessarily being at an accelerated rate until he met up with Boruto. And we see that when Ishiki kind of reunites with Kawaki, and he's like, yo, what the fuck, dog? You growing horns and shit now? Like, it caught him off guard, right? So it's kind of weird that these 2 members of the Kawaki wasn't necessarily a member, but it's kind of strange that those karma seals never really, meshed with one another type shit. It just, I don't know, it's just kind of off. It's kind of off. And then another thing where they kind of tie in is, look, if you take Kawaki, who was the perfect vessel, he is now in a position where he had the karma seal for so long that you could kind of say he's an Otsutsuki. He has the DNA within him. Whereas where we have Code, the imperfect vessel, has all the power of the Karma Cell, has the actual Karma Cell, yet has none of the Otsutsuki DNA. So I'm calling bullshit on Ishiki's statement towards Code, where he's saying, look, man, all you gotta do is eat that fucking fruit, you will become an Otsutsuki member. I'm not saying bullshit as far as the plot goes. I'm saying bullshit as I don't believe Ishiki. I feel like it's some type of setup where it allows Ishiki to some, in a roundabout way, come back to life, possibly. And I say that because I feel like there's some weird way maybe the fucking Karma Seal that Code has will be able to either absorb Kawaki or somehow like rejects Code himself and finds itself onto Kawaki on some symbiote type shit. And because like if you take Code and Kawaki, mesh them together, it's the perfect vessel. It's the Karma Seal reuniting with the perfect vessel, right? And someone who actually has DNA of an Otsutsuki member. Because if you fucking tell Code to eat the fucking chakra fruit, feed Kawaki or Boruto to the tree and eat the chakra fruit, I'm not seeing Code surviving that and still being himself. I'm more so seeing that as a way to resurrect Ishiki more than anything, more than likely. And if I'm going to speak on a realistic way for Kawaki to get his Karma Seal back, I would say that it's likely that Amado has the capability of doing so, because before he has the little rendezvous with, or as he's having that little rendezvous with Kashin Koji, he states it himself, like, everything I need is in this briefcase, bruh. I'm gonna set up shop over at the Leaf Village. They got everything I need. I can use their shit, right? And something else that kind of makes me believe that he has a high interest with Kawaki is his little panels where he's just like worried the fuck or not. Did Kawaki survive? Is he okay? Is he okay? Because when he first pulls up to the village, he's like, hey dog, kill Kawaki. That settles your plan. But now all of a sudden he has like this high interest. He has like this high interest in Kawaki and whether or not he survives or not, right? Whereas if he just wanted to survive the Otsutsuki plan and not have the fucking tree resurrect, he's in the good right now. Like right now, all he could do is focus on science, right? So there's some tricks up his sleeves, and I'm interested in what the fuck happens next. Like I said, I don't have no foolproof evidence. These are just questions that I have now that the manga dust has settled and we're on to this next wave. Let me know what y'all niggas think, bruh. Who y'all want to see come through? Does Code need a wrecking crew? I think so personally. He can't solo these niggas. We need my nigga